sideline, the head coach of the Chargers. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Pete Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go from L.A. Marion Hampton with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Herbert throwing right away.
Come on.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Could make the connection, was looking for Lat McConkey. So it's second down coming up.
Christian Izzian on the coverage.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go, let's go.
On third down, Herbert just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation, and he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. At the helm, someone entrusted to lead this group in just his first season. Their rookie out of LSU.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then give a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing on second. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Going to the line, this is first and 10. Back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Completed left side to Smith. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And a Raider first down.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route.
Come on.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Genty from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second down pass play coming. That's complete to the
What are you doing? Why are you going so far away from where you're supposed to be?
This ball game, it's going to be first and goal now.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
They'll go play action. He's got Smith. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down from the gun. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power.
Oh.
They stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on down to the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Going to defender, we've got a foot race. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Chargers first.
Herbert from the gun. Short throw dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up
Stupidity right there.
Any DB prefers
I'm
to
hauling
highlight
myself.
the interception and just force it an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
It's in or no, they dropped another one.
Dumb.
It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Connects on the crosser. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. Back to throw now. It's a screen play to Genty. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. On 3rd and 2, Herbert.
Hold on to the ball!
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the whole game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and we're on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down.
Throwing it again here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now motion Johnson right. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Brings it in at the 12.
Come on now. Give me the blocks.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Herbert now.
Where are you throwing the football?
Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And now they face second down.
On the coverage.
Now Herbert again. He's going to be caught by his running back Harris. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Herbert throwing again.
What?
His favorite target but incomplete, and that's going to bring us 4th down.
He's getting caught up in the route. You got to adjust to that.
You get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Set, go.
Harris. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Raiders nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready
It's
to
good
put
math
it away.
there. 2 plays, no yards. You got a touchdown.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
You're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Hauled in by Myers. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's a throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in by his back here, it's Shensi. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down, Raiders.
They are throwing it again. Johnson once more. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to throw it again.
At the Chargers 40-yard line.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 27 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. He keeps this one himself. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
First down, Las Vegas.
Jency. Barrels in for the touchdown. The Raiders get their first point of this game just before halftime. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He drops it down to Harris. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. You've got whistles. It's a timeout. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap to Herbert.
Shoots.
Stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. And the Raiders get the football back with minimal time to go in our
Smarted off.
He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, Turnovers follow.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now in Nashville.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Return starts at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Now looking to throw.
Jump, will you please? Instead of just standing there, you let the ball go right over your head.
Into enemy territory to the 47. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down, Raiders.
Giving this to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. The play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. Into the hands of Conklin. And this one does not go far.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
This is Harris on second down. And he'll go back near the line to limit the game to a yard. Called down by Christian Izien.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw left side, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Harris. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested.
Come on!
Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
This is Genty on second. They're cobbled together a yard there. Now there's Jamari Caldwell making the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll air it out on third.
Come on!
And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up second down.
It's second down.
Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
From the gun on third down. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Has it in close. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
And off to Genty. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1. The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw here.
Come on! Why is it not switching?
The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Now
Oh,
it's
I hate this game.
Put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
14. Chargers 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 29-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Herbert.
Are you kidding me?
That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And we'll see what they do here
These stats
on
are so
2nd
bad.
down.
Lion. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Back to the air, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Crowd right. Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long.
My gosh.
Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Hate this game.
I'll say, Kate, that defense
Yeah, I'm gonna punt. It's freaking 4 minutes and 26 seconds left, and I'm down by 4. I'm not
Played that
gonna
one
beat ball.
so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That one's good to McConkey. And he's down to almost... Nope. Actually going to give him the 30 here. They come through massive gain there on 4th down. Give him 24 yards. And most importantly, that 1st down. Now inside handoff to Harris. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Chargers 17. Raiders 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass, intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to number 18. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B third down. It's the 2-minute warning. Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down. Motion man sent left. He'll throw it. That finds Besh, complete. Space on the right, he's got room. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Raiders' kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Hampton on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Herbert now. Conklin brings it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A.
Brings up.
Chargers needing 4 points.
33-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Harris. Along the sideline, past midfield. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with a first down.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Chargers.
Running behind center with Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Oh.
That throw finds Coughlin. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Come on!
They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover
This
on
game.
downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Brock's right. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first.
At the 18-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Another give here to Genty. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle it
Unreal.
up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here he goes, one final shot. It's intercepted.
Hate this game. Hate this game.
And the Raiders make one final massive play, and that
Man, I
finishes the win. So put this in the win column for the Raiders.
I have no words.